Hey, what's going on, brother?
How's everything?
Pretty good. How you doing, brother?
I can't complain.
For sure. I appreciate you taking the time for me today.
Appreciate you.
All right. So I wanna jump right into things, man. I like to move fast. You gotta forgive me.
Nah, you
Um,
good.
I want to jump into things right away, man. Tell me, man. Tell me, who are you? Who are you? What do you do? How did you find that orange ball we call a basketball?
So my name is Anthony. I go by Ant now, Ant Miller Jr., New Haven, Connecticut. Um, I don't know, just on Instagram, and then I think like somebody just texted me, was like, "Oh, we want to interview you." I was like, "Cool, like let's go for it." And I think like as I got older, like I wanted to jump into that space, like do interviews and take a step back from basketball.
Hmm.
So it's like want to be vulnerable and like show emotions and be true feelings and stuff like that. So this is what I wanted to do. I want to do interviews now. Like cool basketball, I love it, my
Hmm.
passion. I want to do other hobbies.
Okay. I don't see a lot of that nowadays, especially everyone's trying to put on either the tough guy look or the look that sells the most. You know, the easiest to market, and you don't
Yeah,
see a lot of honesty. Even like when you get to like the higher levels, you hear a lot of people talk about things in a way that uh, other people wouldn't be able to understand. It's like it like diminishes the struggle or the pain that people deal with, and
yeah,
it kind of makes it seem like, hey, you just got to figure it out. You just got to do it, as opposed to saying, you know what, we can have a conversation, and maybe what you need to do is actually process certain things in order to get to that next step that you're trying to get to.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I appreciate you being willing to have an open and honest conversation.
Appreciate you. Like I said, it's a huge honor to do this. Super
Mm.
excited for sure. So
Okay. So all right. I'm gonna bully you just a little bit though. If that's okay.
it's all good.
All right. So I gotta ask you. Tell me about the Swarm, man, because I seen your post myself. 50
Oh,
points, MVP with the Chasers, All Star
yeah.
game. Like, come on now, man. You doing some
Um,
things.
yeah, it was this summer was one in the books.
Hmm.
I would say that. I wasn't supposed to play basketball this summer. I'll tell you that. One of my homeboys, we just finished up a league and CBT league.
Hmm.
I was playing in that, and I was like, okay, this is my last league. I'm gonna play in. Like, I just want to focus on myself, focus on the summer, because I'm in school for my master's degree. So I was like, I
Oh.
want to focus on that.
Hmm.
So he texted me, he was like, yo, like, once you play, I'm like, all right, cool, like, I'll play. Yeah, I was like, as long as they don't post the stats, like, because I just told people, like, I'm not playing. I wanted to chill.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right, cool. So first two games go by. Second game, I had a triple double. That's
Hmm.
what you don't know. I had a triple double, first person ever. So,
Hmm.
and then when he got injured, I had to step up. I'm like, yo, I need players.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Collins texted me. He was like, yo, you like what you guys doing? I'm like, yeah, I need players. Like I'm looking for players now. And ever since then, it just took off. So when we played the Storm, it
Mm.
was a 3-on-5, and I had
Wow.
it was a 3-on-5. So that's when I
Wow.
was looking for players. And was like, yo, I need players. Like, come on, like this. And it was like, all right, cool. So everybody was on board, and then we just went along with it. So when we played them again, I had no clue I was gonna go for 50. I just knew it was gonna be a battle, and I just
Mm.
came out red hot, firing, went in overtime, and someone's like, "Yo, you got 50," and I'm like, "All right, cool, cool." Like I
Yeah.
was like, and they were just like, "Well, we all know where the MVP going." I'm like, "Yeah, we kind of know that, but then again, it's like it's still more games to go. But if we look at numbers wise, my numbers do the talking, and everybody else is like." Yeah, so yeah, that 50-point ball game, it was definitely one in the books. Like I said, I ain't know I had 50. I was just out there hooping, having fun. But I mean, Colin knows I would have had 55 to 60 if I would have made half of my shots. So yeah,
Yeah.
but
Um,
that game is one in the book. It's one in the books for sure.
so I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I saw some stats posted about 31, 9 and 7.
I think it was 30. 32.
30.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. 30. I
I
think it's
mean,
30. I think I have the picture of 32, 12, and 9.
12 and 9. That's what
Yeah.
you were averaging.
30, 36 and 9. I was averaging
30.
30.6 rebound, 9 rebounds and 6 assists.
So you out there putting up LeBron, Luca, Jokic numbers, and it's just, oh, I'm just here to have
SGA,
fun.
SGA stats. Russell West,
hmm
yeah, just out there just competing, having fun with the guys. So yeah,
And outdoor league too. So double
out
rim,
there, single,
single. Okay, okay. You got lucky with the single rim, man. You know,
single.
double rim, cut that in
Yeah,
half. You know what I
yeah, you can cut that in
mean?
half.
um. So tell me, did you play high school, college,
Yeah,
overseas,
I
anything?
went to Wilbur Cross High School, class of 2015. I went to my college. I want to say about 3 colleges. I went to SUNY Sullivan right after high school. Went the first semester, came back, went to Gateway Community College, got my associate's degree, liberal arts and science, and then I transferred to Paul Smith College, upstate New York, during the pandemic year.
Mm-hmm.
I got my bachelor's degree in sports management. Now I'm going for my master's degree right now at Post University for counseling and human services.
Okay. You're doing something that like we try super hard to promote with Rise, and
Yeah,
that's show athletes that you can still be involved in the game even if you're not on the court.
for
And
sure.
you saying that, hey, I got my bachelor's in sports management and I'm going back to get a master's in sports management, you're still gonna be in the game. You know, you're still gonna
Yeah,
be
that's what I was.
involved. And you know, there's only so many spots for players on the court, and you're
Yep.
definitely. I mean, the things you've been doing, you definitely deserve a spot on the court. But the fact that you can also be multifaceted where you can kind of spread your wings and do anything that you want to do with
Yeah,
basketball, you know. If you get injured, you're not out of the game, you know.
you know.
If life hits you like a truck, you're not out of the game, you know. So
Nope.
that's kind of like something we love to promote, and you know, we love seeing athletes like you that take that and say, I'm not just an athlete. I'm a whole person and I have a whole world, you
I
know.
tell people that now. It's like I'm not just an athlete. I'm a human being at the end of the day. Like
hmm
you could shoot me a text and ask me how I'm doing, or
Right,
and
right.
people don't do that. So they just see me as a hooper, and I'm like, okay, and I think that's where like I have to close one book and one chapter and start a whole new chapter. So
Yeah,
now I'm starting a whole new chapter of my life right now. Whereas like I have to tell people like, don't call me Miller, like call me Ant now. Like, and
yeah,
they're like, why? I'm like, because that chapter is ended. It's like Ant is the new chapter where we try to just focus on. So like
yeah.
you said, like you like if you get injured, like you're still in the game. Like you're not dismissed. Like you're still there. Like you're still a part of it. Like so yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at. Like I'm still a part of the game, but I'm just working on other activities right now.
So with this sports management, if you don't mind me asking, like what is it that you're trying to do? Are you looking to own a team? Are you looking to have like a U team or organization, semi-pro?
It's actually counseling and human services. So I'm going for trying to be in the mental health field. So,
Mm,
yeah,
okay, man, man.
trying to
You
be in the
know,
mental health field.
you hear a lot about like, oh, there's like certain like seminars and courses that you have to take when you become a professional athlete, and they're just mandatory. But you don't really see a lot of people willing to actually, you know, especially in our community, you know, therapy is kind of like stigmatized to where it's like if you get in therapy, if you need it, then you're weak, you know. So
Yeah,
to kind of be pursuing that, you know, kudos to
I mean,
you, man.
I heard a lot of things. People's like it's good, but I tried it,
Mm,
but I won't say I tried for the wrong reasons.
mm,
It was I'll say 50-50, how people
mm,
say 6-7. But like I went for like I couldn't like I don't know how to make friends like
mm-hmm.
when I'm not playing basketball. So I think that's like I get like upset at myself because I don't know how to make friends when I'm not playing basketball. I make friends by playing basketball.
Right.
So I went for counseling for that. And it
Mm-hmm.
was just like why I can't make friends. It's like okay, like I have to be okay of not making friends when I'm not playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of just like went along with that. But yeah, I heard getting a therapist is not bad. I just never tried it. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't, I want to try it, but I don't know. Like I think I'm just like okay, just figuring things out on my own and asking people for advices if I need to.
I get
So
you. I get you. Whenever I say, at least for me, like whenever I say therapy, I never specifically mean that you have to go, sit one on one in a room with somebody, but I just mean therapy as an umbrella because some people,
yeah,
therapy is just having an outlet. If basketball isn't what it is today, maybe it's music, maybe it's writing, maybe it's something else. Maybe you have a circle of people that you can turn to for that advice, that guidance, that mentorship. There's therapy is kind of this whole realm of things as well, where there's different ways to get the help you need,
yeah.
and I think that's kind of for me is what I try to promote as well. That if you're not ready for this step, maybe this is what you personally need for yourself, and there's different ways to skin a cat.
There's definitely different ways to cope around your skills. Like you said,
Mm,
like if it's not basketball, there's reading. If it's not reading, it's writing or whatever. And I think that's where like the MHR came in. Then it's like
mm.
other aspects, but we'll get into that
Yeah,
more
we'll get into
later
that
down
later.
the road.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so that's how I just other came. That's how it came about. So for
Mm,
sure. So
okay. Tell me. I mean, are you from Connecticut?
from born and raised from Connecticut.
Okay.
So
Tell me about how you feel about the basketball scene in Connecticut.
my generation or now.
Both. Like, what's the difference?
Um, I think I had this conversation with one of my brother. I think like where back on my when I was in high school, it was now I can start. Let me say now, like
Mm,
it's more at like athleticism. If I'm saying it like incorrect, like athleticism. Like
mm-hmm.
people are jumping out the gym.
Mm,
Like back when I was playing, it was mixed. It was both. Like it was height wise and athleticism, but now it's just more athleticism. But
mm,
it's still like more high. Like it's people still height wise in a way, but I feel like back then it was like more like height, but then athleticism more like. But
mm.
now, like obviously Curry's in the game, people shooting threes from half court, 30
Yeah.
foot. So the game is evolving each year. So I think that's the thing. So like I'm not hating on the game. Like I love it. Like, but I'm gonna just keep it simple. Get to the mid range spot. Chris Paul, Shea,
Mm,
and just like get to the basket as much as possible. Look for people. If I can find little cracks, dip down, floater. If I got it,
yeah.
I got it. So I try to keep the game simple as possible. So
Do you watch NBA only, or do you watch college, or you watch like the Instagram or the TBL, the one on ones? What do
uh
you watch?
everything and Instagram, NBA, college women's,
Mm,
WNBA, everything to be honest. Like I'm more into college basketball than NBA. People are gonna be
mm,
biased about this, but I like college basketball more than NBA. But I don't have a favorite NBA team, but I have a
mm,
favorite NBA player.
mm.
But so yeah, like I watch college basketball more than NBA, but I just like basketball regardless. I'm gonna watch basketball regardless.
Okay. The reason I asked is because you know, we look at like we look at our platform with RYSE and everything, and you guys with the MHR. That once again we'll get into later. But
Yeah.
you look at like these emerging platforms of like the one-on-one scene and the three-on-three scene, the semi-pro, the ABA and the TBL, next chapter. All of these things that are like coming up, and then you see how AAU culture is like exploded over the
Mhm.
past 10, 15 years. Um, what is it that you see that's different that you do like, and what is it that you see that you don't like right now?
Um, I won't say I won't put anything on disclose, but
Mm.
I like it regardless. But I just think you just need more security guards.
Oh.
Uh, more security guards. I think that's the
Mm,
only thing I don't like. If not, it's not enough security guards. But
mm,
everything else, I like it. Like it's great competition, great bumps. Everybody's competitive.
Mm.
Like nobody wants to lose, mainly when there's money on the mainly when there's money involved.
Yeah.
They don't want to lose money. But every like I just love it. Like just great competition, like all around basketball. Like next chapter, I watched next chapter. Um, my boy Puda got his own events scale.
Mm.
Nas the blueprint. So I just like whatever ball is life. So I be watching all the ones, the threes, the fives. So yeah, I watch it all.
Yeah.
But I just don't like the not enough security guards.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? I didn't even realize Inu is actually from down in my area. He be hooping at the gyms down the street from me, man. I didn't even realize that, man. But I was looking at his page earlier, and I was like, this guy that I've seen a few times at these gyms has 200,000 followers. And I didn't even recognize the dude. Like, what's going on here, man?
Yeah.
Um, but you know, it's opened up these new avenues for like players to make money, to kind of make their name known and everything. Do you feel like the local scene is kind of getting left behind when it comes to these things, or do you feel like the local scene isn't really meant for the spotlight in that regard?
Um, I feel like, well, no, not in a way, because I feel like we have called Beyond All Odds.
Mm,
Like we got guys in from the next chapter, off the dribble coming in, playing
mm,
guys from Connecticut. So it's kind of good for the platform for us, honestly, because Connecticut is a really small state.
mm.
So and we actually put on a show for our state, but we actually got some good hoopers. So it's good. So it's good for the platform. It's good for us. So I mean, we just need to stick together and come together as one. So
So it's more of a unity thing as it is
yeah. So
than anything else. Okay. I was actually speaking with uh, the Connecticut Surge and the Apex basketball group earlier. Their owner and founder, you know, we had this conversation earlier, parts of it where we were kind of talking about like unity is the number one thing lacking. You know, everyone trying to climb
yeah,
over each other as opposed to putting something together that everyone can benefit from.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, yeah, like I don't know what it is. Like we just need to, like I said, come together as one and not be against each other and step on everybody's toes and just learn from
Mm,
each other. Disagreements or agreement, just learn. So I just kind of
gosh.
just what it is.
So what what do you do, or what do you find yourself like going towards when you have like periods that you're struggling in, whether it be as an athlete or off the court? Like, what do you kind of turn to that helps you kind of get through the tough times?
It's just like I said, people gonna like kind of hate me for this, but then again, I don't really care. I
Mm,
don't really turn to nobody when I'm going through something. I kind of just shut down and like isolate.
mm,
Um, and like I said, it's like I said, we get into that because
mm,
it's so funny how like you asked me this question and I can't get into that right now.
mm,
But I kind of like when I'm like stuck into like life, I just like listen to music.
mm,
Um, or and just be quiet and just figure out like how can I get myself out of this. And basketball is was the answer.
mm.
Is like and it's kind of like people say, like, oh, that is the answer. I'm like, no, there's more answers to it.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like we have to just go deep dive in and figure out the to get the answer. So I'll just say right now is reading. It's like it's
Reading.
definitely reading for sure right now.
Okay, tell me what you're reading right now, man. What books you
Right
got?
now I am reading I just finished a book called I have so many books. So my last book was I can't remember. I have to let me double check for you right now because my I have a lot of books. What was my last book? 'Cause I read a lot of books. Oh, Disappear of a Man.
Okay.
That was my last book. Right now, I am starting to read Don't Believe the Overthinker. Don't Overthink, something like that. I can't remember the book. But then
Mm,
I might skip that book and it said Courage to Be Happy because it's on
courage.
time. Like, So I'm trying to learn how to be happy now. So
Okay.
so
Um, that's interesting, man. Normally, when I hear people read books, it's kind of like cliche books, that you kind of find in like the checkout aisle of a store. That, oh, let me
yeah,
just grab this. But okay, you deep diving into yourself. It seemed like.
yeah. Like I started reading books when I was in like when I was at Paul Smith. Like I wanted to find other hobbies.
Mm,
And then when I tore my ACL, I was like, oh, like let me read a book, like
yeah,
watch a podcast, and learn more about yourself. So I started reading books when I was at Paul Smith because I was 4 hours away from home. So it was just
yeah,
really nothing to do besides play basketball, stay in your room, and do other things that I don't normally do. So
yeah.
that was pretty much it.
Okay. I think one of my people sent you this question earlier, but do you have like a family or a message or a faith that kind of pushes you to be 100%?
Yeah, I have a family. I got a daughter. I got a 1 year old.
Oh, okay.
So right now, just trying to be a better father, be a better
Mm,
friend, be a better friend,
mm,
um, and just be a better overall, like everything overall, like all entire in one. So each day, like I'm just trying to distract to be better and figure out how can I be better. Like I said, just asking the people who's above me, like asking for advice is like in life, like how did you manage this and stuff like
mm,
that. Even when he was growing up, how did you manage it, like with kids, like even if it's a boy or girl, like hey, I just want advices, I want help because I'm 29. So
mm,
yeah, so but I do believe in faith. Right now it's like just be you. That's my message, just be you.
mm.
So that's just my message for everybody, just be you.
Um, well, for you, like, you find it easy to balance everything, being able to work, be school, do reading, basketball when you do have the time, take care of your daughter, and then also find time for yourself, you know?
um At first, it wasn't. I think when before I had her, it wasn't because I was my priority was basketball, basketball, basketball. But then like you had to think about school too.
Hmm.
So when I came home, it was like now it's just like oh basketball, 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 and just like all right, now you got friends who actually want to see you and hang out
Hmm.
with you, and but you don't give them that time as much as basketball.
Hmm.
It's like you don't know how to balance it. Now, like I'm trying to balance. Like, I'm trying to give my like think about life more than basketball. So, like I said, we get into that. But
Hmm.
now, like I'm thinking about life more than basketball. So, but I'm still playing basketball, but trying to give life more love than basketball right now. So,
I get you. I think it's a very important thing to balance.
yeah,
I'm, I'm learning. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm learning to balance it myself. These 18-hour days are crazy.
yeah,
Um,
it's definitely throwing a lot of more curveball. But now, like I said, I'm in school, so I got to throw my schoolwork in here. So life in school is
yeah.
next because I'm trying to I graduate next year. So
Oh, there you go, man.
oh
Yeah. Um, and you plan on going back for like a PhD or anything, or you just sticking with the master's?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I ain't get that far yet.
Yeah.
I ain't get that far yet. I don't know. I don't, whatever God leads me to and
Mm,
whatever I feel like doing, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm working on other things right now. So
mm.
man, I'm talking to one of my supervisors from work, and like he has a book, and I think I did disclose that because I'm trying to come out with a book myself. So,
Ooh, ooh, okay,
um,
okay.
so it's like I'm working on it. So I got a couple of things lined up. Yeah, well, I don't say lined up, but I'm working on some couple of things right now. So it's like I said, yeah, I'm trying to come out with a book, trying to start a book, and
Mm.
just focus on MHR right now and just life. So
All right. Okay. I kind of want to get into Ant the person, and kind of we're gonna stay off the topic of
yeah,
basketball
let's
for
do
as much as possible for at least a little while. All right. Um, all right. If you're not in school and you're not reading books, what are you doing? Are
nothing.
you nothing? Not a
No.
video gamer, not a musician, not a.
Not a video gamer, not a musician.
Mm,
Either watch podcasts.
Mm,
I'm with my I'm with the mom. I'm with my mom, my sister, my dad. If we get family time, but most of the
mm,
time I'm with my mom. I have the little one,
mm.
and that's I don't do nothing. I don't leave the house.
Okay, okay. What podcast we talking about? Like the Joe
The
Rogan Experience or
Nah, the
nah?
pivot.
The Pivot. Okay.
Pivot. Ryan
Okay.
Clark, Fred Taylor, Channing Crowder. The pivot.
Okay. I've heard of that, but I haven't had the time to sit down and actually, you
Watch the
know.
watch the pivot. I don't care who you watch. I watch the Michael Beasley one.
Mm,
The Mike they have a lot of good guests, but the Michael Beasley is good. They had Teddy Swims.
okay.
They had a couple. Like I said, I love the pivot. I love the pivot. You just gotta watch him. Like, but the Michael Beasley one is my favorite. Ryan Clark when he got fired from ESPN.
Mm,
And then I think they did like a mental health check in for sure.
mm.
But I watch the pivot all the time, Tuesdays and Fridays.
Okay.
Um,
Is it so? You said earlier you want to do interviews. So is that one of your goals? You're trying to get on the Pivot?
yeah, for sure. Because I mean, like Ryan Clark played for the Steelers. I'm a Steelers fan, so I mean,
Hmm.
like, so I would definitely talk shit to Ryan Clark, Channing Crowder and them because they
Yeah,
never went.
yeah, yeah.
So they never been to the Super Bowl. So I'm
Oh.
yeah, I definitely want to be on the pivot for sure.
Okay. Okay. What else what other podcast you into, man? It can't just be that one.
It was definitely all the smoke too with
All the Smoke with Steven Jackson and
uh, um
Matt Barnes.
before the pivot came out, it was I Am Athlete with Brandon
Okay.
Marshall and so that was
Mm,
my first podcast I started watching was I Am Athlete.
mm,
Then they they groups don't stay together, so then the pivot,
yeah.
all the smoke, and then I just watch all the smoke. But now I'll be on Netflix. Jay Shetty, he got
Jay
a podcast.
Shetty.
Yes,
Okay.
it's called On Purpose.
I've heard of that one too. Okay. Yeah,
I just watched the one with Kevin Hart, Carney Towns, Travis Barker,
yeah. Mm,
and who else? Kiki Palmer.
mm,
Yeah, so I definitely like the recent one was definitely Travis Barker. So like how he got into a plane crash and he got like he didn't like flying in planes now because of that plane crash.
mm.
So he lost a couple of his friends on that plane crash. So yeah, that was my most recent one. So now Jay Shetty is in the mix now too.
Okay. I know. Kiki Palmer. Hold on. Kiki Palmer got a podcast, right? I know Kiki Palmer got a podcast. I'm trying to figure out what the name of that podcast was, but she got a podcast where she was doing like a lot of what is it like grown up conversations basically.
I ain't even
Um,
seen had a podcast.
um, yeah, it's called Baby. This is Kiki Palmer. No, it's not that. It was called something else before. It was like adult conversations with Kiki Palmer or something. I can't remember what it was. I just remember I was like the girl from Aquila and the Bee. She got a podcast now.
Yeah,
Um, um, no, but I think that's really dope. I I haven't like been able to like catch any podcasts lately, but I always enjoy whenever I can catch like an interview that's like off script
yeah,
because it's nice to hear someone say, "Man, you know what? I don't look. I'm not with the company right now. This is just me. Look, this is what I am. This is what I do, and it might seem weird or whatever to you, but like this is me. Just take it
yeah. That's
as I
okay.
am."
That's okay. That's my message. Just be you. Like this is me. Like
Mm,
this is Ant. Like so,
yeah.
it's just off script, and I was just like, oh, like great. Like all right, what we talking about? What we talking about? Because I mean, like I said, I didn't want to like just talk about MHR. Like, oh, how you come up with MHR? I'm like, oh, it's so easy. Like,
Yeah.
and it's like, but people don't know who's Ant like off the court. Like, I don't go nowhere. I mean, I go places, but most of the time I'm just in the house.
So
So
so so let's say you go out and get some food and you hear somebody talking about, "Hey, yo, Big Ben was trash, bro." Like you kind of get upset. Your blood start boiling. Like what happened?
So how many Super Bowl rings are he? How many, wait, what team am I talking to?
I mean, if they're a Patriots fan.
If I'm talking to a Patriots fan, then it's like I have no debate. I have no debate with that one. But all I can say, like, well, Tom Brady did deflate the football though. I mean, so I'm like, so, but then again, I have no debate because they tied up Super Bowl with us 6-6.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Tom Brady got 7. But then again, it's like,
But even if you say that one, I mean, you still got 6 others. You got to find
yeah,
a reason.
that's what I'm saying. He got 6 others. So I mean, like, I can't debate. But if there's another team, then I'm like, well, like, let's pull up team stats. So.
Yeah, I get you. I personally, I didn't like diehard follow football, but when I was growing up, I was a big Peyton Manning fan.
Yeah,
And the Colts with the whole squad, Freeman. Um, their names are Joseph Adai. There he is. His rookie season was when they won that ring um, against Devin Hester and them boys.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, that
you had Reggie Wayne, Marvin
Reggie
Harrison.
Wayne. Yeah, Reggie Wayne.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my first
Dwight Freeman.
my first sport was actually football.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I said. That's what people don't know. My first sport was football. That's
Wide
what things
receiver.
everything. Wide
Ev-
receiver,
hmm.
quarterback, running back, kick return, punt return,
You,
line.
you know what it is though? I feel like with football, like when you're growing up in the neighborhood, like football, you just need the ball. Like you go play in the streets, come home with bloody knees and everything.
You
You
heard of
feel
it?
me? So, but basketball, you got to go find a hoop if you don't got one. Like
Yeah, you gotta
I
go find it.
yeah, like I grew up like we had the milk crates. Punch a hole out the bottom and then
Yeah.
you shoot in them things. You know what I mean? But
Me and my cousin did that in my grandmother's backyard. We punched the crate, and then when I moved, I was like, "Mom, I want a basketball court," and I got one. So yeah.
yeah,
So
but I
now,
feel like football is much easier. Like everybody, like you can just be athletic. You can just have fun with football. You don't necessarily have to have like too much. It's not too much of a skill requirement. In
yeah,
like when you're a kid, um, and it's a lot easier for you to get into and develop. When you're playing football, and I feel like football with the guys is always fun. If you get the guys that want to play tackle in the streets, I mean, you know.
you are. I'm like, I'm sitting out.
Yeah, 2-hand toucher, that's it, bro. Like,
Like, I'm sitting out.
yeah. But
Like,
like, I feel like that it was so easy because everybody kind of played everything when you're growing up, because
well, I won't
as
say everything because I ain't play soccer.
oh no, I meant like position wise in football. Like
Um,
everybody had to turn at quarterback. Everybody wanted to be a wide receiver.
yeah,
Everybody kind of had that
they wanted to
opportunity.
show off their arms. They wanted to get ball.
Yeah,
They want to show off their speed. Yeah, not for sure. Definitely.
yeah.
That was me.
Yeah, but you legit when you playing with the guys and you got an odd number of people like, nah, you all time. That's right, you all time. Everybody else they'll figure it out. You all time, man. I'm like, yeah, okay, I don't never got to play defense. There we
Yeah,
go.
like I'm playing automatic quarterback.
Right. Is that something you're looking to get back into? Playing some football?
No,
Nah, those days are over. Not even flag.
I don't know if it's a flag football team. Yeah,
Mm,
right now, just playing. I'm playing softball actually.
softball.
Playing softball.
Okay, I got a cousin that plays softball. I think they won a chip last
Football.
year.
But
Yeah.
if flag football comes around, I mean, yeah,
Mm,
I'll play. Just like I said, I'm used to the sport. I know the sport. Yeah,
mm.
I'll play. I'll play.
What about this is the craze nowadays. What about pickleball? You a pickleball type of dude?
I see a couple. I mean, I see a couple people play it. Not that I know of, but
Hmm.
I'll give it a try. I think it's just like the line is. I mean, even though it's just like tennis, but like I don't know. Probably not.
Bro, that was the smoothest thing you've ever like. That's crazy. You just immediately like professionally distance yourself so far from pickleball. Yeah, I've seen people play, but nobody I know plays pickleball. All right, not me, not my people, bro.
Not my people.
Oh man, okay. Well, then would you do tennis instead?
No, absolutely not.
What? Tennis is
Nah,
lit, man.
I'll do pickleball faster than I do tennis.
What?
So serious.
Why?
I don't know. Like I just don't know. I'll do pickleball and faster than I do tennis.
Man.
Honestly, I'll do golf. I'll do golf faster than I pick up both.
Golf? Oh man.
I'll
Oh,
do. Yeah, if I could pick one, if I could pick one sport out of those three, I'll pick golf.
like top golf, mini golf, or like actual golf?
Doesn't matter.
Listen, oh man, I don't know. I don't know if I have the patience to go hit the ball and then hope I find it. Like,
I mean, yeah, I mean, mini golf, top golf. I mean, I just sometimes you gotta think outside the box.
yeah. I get you. I get you.
Yeah, like you gotta think outside the box. Like you gotta have people like think and like
Mm.
you take two steps and they taking one. So it's like I'll always be like, oh, like they playing checkers, I'm playing chess.
That was actually going to be my next question. Are you a chess guy?
No, I want to learn though.
You want to learn? Okay, what's stopping you, man? What's stopping you?
I need to find the right people.
Find the right people? Okay. Okay. All right. Let me know when you're ready. We can play one on one, bro. I 1v1 you in that. Not nothing else, man. I know you're gonna cook me, but I 1v1 you in some chess, bro.
You probably beat me in chess because I'll be like, I don't know what I'm doing here. So it's like I don't know what I'm doing here. But no, I would definitely want to learn chess.
Mm,
Definitely want to learn some
gotcha.
chess.
Okay. So, uh, all right. If you had one superpower, what would it be?
Damn, one superpower. Hmm. There's a lot of good superpowers out there. I mean, uh, I don't like being late, so I'll probably say, uh, I'll
But
probably say,
even with that, right? If you don't want to be late, do you get time travel? Or do you get super speed? Like, what you trying to get? Like,
like I'm saying, I mean, like I'm already fast enough, but I'm not that fast. Like fast. I'll probably say time travel.
time travel?
Time travel.
You have like a period you want to go back to, or
There's a couple times, couple years I want to go back into and relive life,
mm,
fix it over. But obviously you can't do that.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you kind of just live on, learn from the mistakes, and just go by your life.
Well, what
But
about like just experiencing? You know, like you want to go back to like medieval times and see what it was like for the kings and whatever. Like,
yeah, and I would say, and I was my freshman year of high school. Like I definitely could do some things differently. My freshman year of high school,
mm,
2018, and I would say even now,
mm,
even now, even now I'll time travel. So
okay. I don't know. For me, I feel like I would want to time travel. Like maybe maybe like right before the pandemic and kind of just uh I wouldn't say prepare myself, but just go right before the pandemic and just like kind of remember.
I thought the pandemic because I mean, like, I think the pandemic was worse for sucks for everybody losing family members. Like, where
Mm,
I lost my godmother during the pandemic due to cancer.
mm,
So, and I was in
sorry about
school,
that.
and I was in school, so
Mm,
I could like, even though like there's two ways you could go by cancer, like it could spread, and you could pray and that she beats it. And I did get to see her before I left for school, but then like I didn't get to see her when she took her last breath. So
mm,
I think like I kind of wish I could time travel and say like have like more comments. Like even though I was real close with her, but
mm,
like not taking advantage of hanging out with her and stuff like that because she grew up in the church.
mm,
I did too, but I stopped going to church.
mm.
But we always have conversations, but it just like hang out one last time before she like transitioned.